Hey friends, welcome back and welcome to another messy house clean with me, plus more packing. Oh my gosh, I still can't get over it is that time. We are finally picking a home and we are moving, and I have to say, I think we might have found the one that we're going to put an offer in. I'm not going to jinx it, but I think we found the one. I'm feeling really hopeful. We found one that my husband loved, my kids love, I love it. So be on the lookout. There might be an announcement coming soon, and I really hope so because I'm just ready to pick. I'm one of those people who like to have a plan and a schedule, and this up in the air thing has really been hard for me, just not knowing, like, are we going to have a house in time? Are we going to have a place to move to? Where are we going? So I'm just ready to pick a house and just to get started on our next chapter. So can't wait to announce that if it happens, hopefully soon. But I hope you guys are doing well this Sunday. Let me know what you guys are getting into this weekend. I actually have a very busy weekend planned ahead. We are house hunting, of course, to the home that I think is going to be the winner. I'm actually going to be seeing this tonight, so I don't know if I'm going to love it as much as I do online, but I'm house hunting. I have to go shopping. We're actually going to be going out of town this week for a Thanksgiving getaway with the whole family. We're going to be going with my sisters and my parents. It's going to be so much fun up in the mountains. I cannot wait. So I have to buy a bunch of food for that because we are going to be celebrating Thanksgiving there. So we're going to be making all the Thanksgiving food, and I have like certain items that I have to bring. So I have to do the shopping for that. We have a birthday party. So lots of fun things happening this weekend.
Do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along. I'll be alright. Promise we don't need no brake lights.
Aren't these roses gorgeous? They're actually called illusional roses, and purple's my favorite color. My mom bought those for me just as like a sweet little gesture for letting her stay with us. So I thought that was so sweet, and I love them. They have been lasting a really long time. But anywho, you can see we are starting off in the kitchen. It was a disaster. It was actually morning time. I had a very busy day ahead, and the kitchen was driving me nuts. So I was like, let me just go ahead, tackle this really fast so I can get things done. So we're going to be cleaning the kitchen, and then we're going to be picking up my fall decor that's in the living room just because I want to get ready for moving. I have a feeling we might be moving before Christmas, so I just want to get ahead of it. I don't think I'm going to pull out my Christmas decor. It's just going to depend on what happens this weekend when we go look at that other house. There are two in the same area. One of them we've already seen and we absolutely love, and then the one I'm seeing tonight is my top pick because it just has the more serene backyard that I'm looking for. And then the other one has a lake view, so it's just a different type of backyard. And I don't know, we're just going to see what it feels like whenever we see the more serene one. And then I think we're going to be picking from those two because we really love both of them. So I'm excited for that. But if we end up picking, then we'll likely close before Christmas. So I'm like, I don't even know if I want to put up Christmas decor and all of that if we're just going to have to move. So I don't know. I figured I might as well just go ahead and get the fall decor up.
So just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that. Getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night.
I did end up pulling out the pink stuff to clean the stovetop today. There are some like dark marks on this stovetop that have been here since we moved in. So I've been trying to get them out, but I just think they're permanently on the stovetop. But I love using the pink stuff because it leaves the cooktop so shiny, so clean. If y'all have never tried the pink stuff, I definitely recommend it for stuck hard grime, especially on your stovetops or inside of your oven. You rub it on and then you let it harden. So you leave it for about 10 minutes. Once it's dry, you can go in with either a dry sponge or paper towels, wipe it up, and it leaves the surface really clean and just breaks up that grime.
Fire, make love or fight. This or that. This or that. Evenings on the train or catch a morning flight. Enjoying dinner until midnight or bed by night. This or I wanna see it all. Find the northern lights, see the stars in
case y'all were wondering about my black jacket that I'm wearing, it is my new favorite piece in my closet. I got it off of Shein. I have been purchasing quite a few things from Shein because my stepmom just recommended shopping there. She gets all of her flannels off of there and it's really affordable. And I have shopped at Shein before, but all the rompers that I bought for Vegas, they ended up shrinking in the wash. And she was like, you just need to make sure you read the reviews. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try Shein again. You guys, I have been so impressed. Everything that I've purchased off of Shein has been so beautiful. It fits me perfect. Now I'm going to have to come back and let you know after I wash them what I think. I'm crossing my fingers. They're not going to shrink. I just plan to put them in the wash and then hang them dry to hopefully prevent them from shrinking. But I've really been impressed with the feel of the clothes, the comfort, the look. So I'll have to get back with you guys, but definitely check out Shein. They really do have some affordable stuff. I actually just purchased a few pieces for Adrienne as well because she has a friend in her class who says that she gets all of her clothes off of Shein. And she was like, her outfits are always so cute. So I was like, okay, let's get on and see what they have in the kids section. So we are hopeful that everything is going to fit well. That's the one thing I worry about with shopping online is you just don't know if the sizing is going to be the same. So I'll let you guys know once we get the kids stuff in what we think about it and how the sizes run.
We don't need a map. I'll let you know when we've arrived. Yeah, we can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night. We're drinking red wine by an open fire, make love or fight. This or that.
Today was definitely one of those days where it felt like the dishes were never ending. I picked up the ones out of the dishwasher and then I had a lot of hand washing to do. I prefer to hand wash my pots and pans, all of my big dishware, just because it takes up so much space in this dishwasher where it's kind of pointless to put them in there. These dishwashers are really pretty, like aesthetically. I love the look in the drawer, but y'all, they do not hold a lot of stuff. They feel so much smaller. I can't put any like tall bulky things in there. Even my dishes are too tall. My big plates, like my regular dinner plates, they get stuck at the top of there and I'm so scared when I open it up that it's gonna like crack the top of my plate. So that's the downfall to this dishwasher. It looks pretty, but it's definitely not functional. So I'm excited to move into our next home and hopefully have a regular dishwasher again because I was able to load those suckers up.
Just say yes, choose to do whatever comes next. So just be brave and come along. I wanna do it all, this or that. Getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night, or drinking red wine by an open fire, make love or fight, this or that.
With all of the exciting things going on this week with the move and house hunting and all of that, there has been a big curveball thrown our way, and I actually just found out yesterday, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to get on here and say anything about it, but I also, you know, I love getting on and just telling you guys like what's really going on, what's happening in my life, and I appreciate y'all's input. I figured, you know what, I am going to mention it in today's video because I really do want to ask for all the prayers, and that is because my daughter Adrienne, she is my second oldest, she's 12 years old. She had been complaining about her arm for at least I'd say 4 to 6 months. It's been an ongoing thing, and at first I thought it was like growing pains, so I was like, no, let's wait it out, like I'm sure you're just growing. And then she would complain about it sometimes, and then sometimes it wasn't that bad. Probably the last month or so, it's been a constant thing for her where her arm has bothered her. She couldn't really pick things up with it. She didn't want to fully straighten it out. And I was like, you know what? It's time. Like, I need to bring you in. I need to see what's going on. I'm the type of mom, I know not all moms are the same, but I'm definitely the type of mom that's like, let's wait it out and let's see first. Let's not jump the gun. So I was like, okay, I feel like we've waited a long time and it's not getting better. I thought maybe it was like a pulled muscle, or, there's a lot of things that it could be because it's right where her bicep is. So I ended up bringing her in yesterday and they did an x-ray. I went to the orthopedic specialist because I didn't want to waste time at a regular doctor. I already knew they're just going to have to, send us out to someone who is better at looking more detailed into things. So thankfully I was able to go see an orthopedic specialist, and after feeling her arm and like doing the exam and everything, he did say that there is a mass in her arm. And you guys, my heart instantly dropped. I am freaking out, to say the least. Of course, he was trying to be like really quiet and not say too much. My mind is just thinking a million things. I'm trying to stay hopeful. And like after talking with my family and stuff, I cried all yesterday, like while she was at school. And, now it's just kind of like, okay, like let's see what's going on. So they have her scheduled for an MRI. We go to that on the 26th. We're going to see what's going on, see what it is in her arm. And I'm praying it's nothing serious, but I definitely would appreciate all the prayers, because y'all, that was not what I was expecting. I really thought they were going to say like she has like a torn muscle or a sprain or, a little hairline fracture or, something like that. So I'm definitely, I'm freaking out. So all the prayers are much needed. I'm just crossing my fingers. My family's like, don't get on the internet. Don't Google it. I did talk to my sister-in-law. She had a mass in her arm as well. And she said it was a lipoma. It's, nothing bad. It's benign. So I'm like, okay, I'm feeling, I'm like, okay, it could be other things, not like what I'm thinking in my mind. I'm thinking like the absolute worst. So I'm trying to stay positive. But yeah, that definitely was not something I was expecting to hear yesterday. I am still using the Pine-O-Lin in my O-Cedar spray mop. This has become my new favorite floor cleaner. I still have a tiny bit of the original Pine Sol left. I've been saving it for just, special occasions, because that's my ultimate OG, and I'm still hopeful that they're going to bring that one back. If you guys didn't know, they changed the ingredients in the Pine Sol years ago. It's probably been like, I don't know, 10 years ago. So if you're younger, you probably don't remember. But they changed the ingredients and the scent has never been the same to me. They don't have the real pine oil in it anymore. So I used to bulk order it from the brand. I would order it from Clorox and get the original one with the pine oil in it. And then recently they stopped offering it, and I'm so bummed about it. I know a lot of people have been requesting for them to bring it back. I don't know if they're going to bring it back. So I've been using the Pine-O-Lin, and it is a great alternative to Pine Sol. They do have the real pine oil in it. It smells very similar to Pine Sol. The only thing is the scent isn't as strong as the original Pine Sol, but it still smells so good. So that's what I've been using to clean my floors. Now that that's tackled, we are upstairs in my bedroom. I had a ton of clothes to put away. I've been playing catch up, y'all. I've been falling behind on pretty much everything in the house since we're house hunting, and just I've been really busy. Just very busy, to say the least. So I have been falling behind on my laundry. So I had it all piled up. I wanted to get it put away. That way it doesn't get all wrinkled.
With you, everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you.
And after I got done tidying up a little bit in my room, I was like, you know what? That's good enough because I really wanted to go downstairs and pick up all of my fall decor. So we're grabbing the containers out of the shed. I actually need to pick up some more because I thought I had some empty ones, but apparently I don't. And I still have more fall decor in the dining room area that I need to pick up. But before I can do that, I'm going to have to get another container because I have nothing else to store it in.
It's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean. I can see you want.
My mom loves flowers and she brought home a bunch of orchids. They were on sale at Sam's Club. So she got 4 different orchids. They are so beautiful, but I didn't know where to put them. So I just stuck them over here with all the fall decor. And I figured once I pull the fall decor down, those can be on display up here. It'll look really pretty, really simple. But before we do that, I definitely needed to wipe these down. It was so full of dust from all the decor up here. I hadn't cleaned it since I put the decor on here. So we're gonna wipe it down. I have my sprayway that I'm using. This does have a glass top on top of it, so I can use glass cleaner on here. Even the cabinets have this like plasticky glass feel on them, so I figured I'm just gonna use my sprayway all over here to clean them.
You've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know, and I ain't playing no games, baby. You won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling.
The dust was so bad, I was like, no, I cannot just smear the dust around. So I pulled out my duster and dusted it before I wiped it.
That I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling.
How many of y'all have started your Christmas shopping? Because I have not yet, and I'm starting to panic a little bit with everything going on. I'm like, holy cow, I probably need to start Christmas shopping because if we're moving at the same time, I'm really going to be stressed out between packing and Christmas shopping and then making sure we have a tree up and putting the gifts underneath of it. It's definitely going to be a stressful time to move, but also it's going to be worth it. I'm just so ready to be in our own home. But I'd love to hear if you guys have started shopping. I am making the kids make their list now because there really isn't too much that they've pointed out that they wanted. I feel like the kids are more so into electronics and playing outside, honestly. So I'm thinking if we move in time, I might do a trampoline as a like combined gift for all the kids because they've been wanting a trampoline ever since we've moved from Lubbock area. We used to have a trampoline and it got ruined in a storm and we just never bought another one. When we moved to Odessa, that backyard was so tiny. We didn't even have room for a trampoline. It would have taken up like half of the yard. So this next house will likely have a big enough yard. But shopping in general just stresses me out because I'm not a good gift giver. I know I've mentioned this before. I am so bad at it. I need people to give me a list. Otherwise, I have no idea what to get people. I'm just not a good gift giver. And then I get stressed and I overthink everything and I worry like, are they gonna like it?
There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so
I really love how the orchids look on these countertops. I think it looks so pretty, very simple. It worked out great that all the vases were white, so it just matched really well.
movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with you. Just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
Now that the living room is looking a little bit more bare, it's time to head into the kitchen and start doing some packing. You guys know I'm trying to pack up the things that we don't often use, and I'm also decluttering at the same time just to make sure we don't bring a bunch of stuff that we don't need into the next home. And the things over here is kind of the overflow. We have a lot of containers that won't fit in the pull-out drawers, but I'm saving those. I'm not packing up my big containers because I started thinking, I was like, wait, Thanksgiving is coming up. I'm gonna need to put my leftovers in those. So I'm not packing away those, but some of the extra water bottles and things like that that we don't often use, I'm going through them because there were a few that I wanted to get rid of, and then we're gonna pack up the rest.
Where did it begin? Where did it end? Hanging on loose strings, unable to bend. I never listened, trying to prove it, just like the movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with you. Just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken.
I definitely plan on packing a lot different than the last move just because we won't be moving too far. I'm hoping we'll be moving, within like a 30-minute distance. So I plan on putting a lot of these softer things like pillows, blankets, stuffed animals, clothes. I plan on shoving those in bags. Like, bags are a lot more affordable. It's not like they're going to get wrinkled, from a 30-minute drive. So I really think I'm going to do it the easy way and the cheapest way. So I did pick up the bundle of boxes from U-Haul, but I'm hoping to need a lot less than the last move. So I think a lot of the packing that is softer stuff, I will be doing super last minute, just throw them into bags and go.
Shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
My cute little teapot. I have not used this since we moved here. I haven't even checked to see if it works on this induction stovetop, but look how cute that is, and the little cups. So I had to try it out, and unfortunately it does not pick it up on the induction stovetop, which really stinks. That's what it does if it doesn't read anything on the counter.
I am really hoping to get a gas stove in our next home. Gas is my favorite to cook on. I just love it, and I cannot wait to use my little teapot again. That was one of my favorite purchases, and I've been so bummed I haven't been using it and I haven't been able to use it. So in the next house, I will definitely be pulling that thing out. I'm so excited to use it again. But these induction ovens, they are nice because if you overflow something on them, they do shut off. So it does have a nice safety feature. But y'all, I do not like the induction oven. It's super annoying. Anytime you wipe your counter or your stovetop, so say you're cooking and you spill some food on the side. If you try wiping it up, the oven or the stovetop will just turn off. And I'm like, what the heck? And then you have to completely dry it or it won't turn back on again. And I'm like, what in the world? So it is frustrating. It's like nice for a safety thing, but as a messy cook, I'm like, this is not working for me.
The same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect.
Huge packing tip to help you save some money is use blankets or towels, shirts, clothes, anything that you have that's soft. Use them to wrap your fragile things in because you're just going to be unpacking everything and moving it, so you might as well not buy extra bubble wrap and stuff like that. I have bought bubble wrap before and it is really nice, like especially if you're doing a really big move. Like our last one, I did not want everything to get broken, so I did purchase bubble wrap for that. But a local move, definitely use what you got around the house. But that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I'd love for you to subscribe if you're new. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.